Hello,
Yeah, sure.
everyone. My name's Lucas, and it's the usual the boys here, Zhang and Elvin. And today our main topic will be mental health. And
Mental health.
yes, sir, it's definitely a hot topic right now, I guess, since
Absolutely. Totally
oh
agree.
yeah. Uh, what's your guys' view on mental health? Actually, like just a brief summary point on how you guys view it. You guys take it seriously, or is it just
For
like,
me, for
yeah,
me, I think mental health it's just like physical health,
but
but it's a
mental?
mental state. Yeah, that's pretty much
Okay,
it. It's like it's like
that's it.
both are important. Like both are extremely important, and you
Mm,
need both of them to be alive. I think.
okay,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah, I
Well,
think
that's a
And
it's
how
good
do I
way to
view
explain it.
mental health? I think it is extremely important right now
Extremely.
in this current generation. Yep.
This generation is fucked mentally.
Yep, and I think it's actually much harder to cure it compared to physical health, I think.
Oh,
Because I feel like
definitely.
human beings are not really familiar with mental health, I think. A lot of people are not familiar with it. If you ask someone else, they'd be like probably probably they won't be able to tell you like what exactly is mental health. A lot of people would think
Right.
mental health is like, oh, you have a really bad mental health means you're unhappy, you're sad, you're just not having a good day, but I think that's just the surface of it.
Oh
It's
yeah,
there's a
yeah,
deeper meaning of
yeah. I
it.
think it's different for everyone. So yeah.
Uh-huh.
different.
So I think
Like, yeah, you were saying?
it's yeah, it's it's really complicated. It's not something that you can see and you can just consult a doctor be like you're gonna get it cured right away because mental health it takes
Mm,
time. It's very time consuming and it's not an easy task because even if you have some kind of medication, um,
mm-hmm.
it's not the
It's
only
not the all
solution.
cure. Yeah,
Yeah, it's not the all cure. It's not like antibiotic. Oh, take this, you get done in
you'll
like
get
two
better.
weeks or
Yeah.
1 week. So
Mm-hmm.
it's a really different kind of disease.
Would you
Is it
say? Would you say it's
disease?
like a disease?
I don't know if it's actually a disease. I think it's just mental illness. Is it mental illness? I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's what you
Maybe.
call it.
I'm not a professional. I'm not an expert, but I think that's
Yeah.
how I view mental health.
Yes. As a side note, we are not professionals here. We are just talking on this. So if
Yep.
we do give advice, please take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, with a big
Um.
grain of salt, like a huge
Oh yeah.
box of salt.
A
Oh
huge
my
chunk of
lord.
sea salt.
Yes, just like the ocean.
I love that.
You like
Do
it
you
salty, I
guys?
see.
Do you guys have like any like experiences with that, or anyone that's close to you who has like sort of a mental illness, would you say, or like poor mental health? Do you guys ever notice that? Because
Hmm.
I don't think it's quite popular here in Malaysia. I mean,
I don't think.
like,
I think it's quite common. Just that just some people don't know that
yeah,
they have it, or some people just don't show it at all. Like
yeah,
it's mental. It's inside.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
most of the time you don't see it from outside. I mean,
yeah,
I do
yeah.
have a friend who's like
Mm-hmm.
um like he's so um he's so lost in life, and by that I mean like he has no goals, and then he just like go with the go wherever the wind blows. You get what I mean? I'm not sure
Oh
if
shit, he's
that's
like me for real.
mentally illness. I'm not sure, but whenever I talk to him, I feel like I'm talking to someone with no passion
Mm.
in like really living. And by that I'm not. I don't
Wait,
mean like he
he's
want
gonna
to like.
die?
No. I don't mean that. It's like it's just like headless fly. Is that how you call in Chinese? Like you're just
Mm.
mindlessly flying around and
Like just
that's it.
existing for
Yeah.
existence.
and I think it's also kind of like a mental problem, I guess, because probably caused by the surrounding, the environment.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. I mean, mental
And
health is
it's
yeah.
his case was so extreme, like he don't even
Mm.
study. Like right now, I think he failed a lot in the uni.
So,
I mean like I mean, he's so
oh,
unaware
It's
of
cutting
what.
again. Yeah.
So what I was saying was that he wasn't. I'm not sure if he's aware of this or not, but like he failed many times in his studies, and he still keep going on because he doesn't know what to do in life. I think this kind of mindset is slowly getting more and more common in the generation nowadays, and we just like let it happen, and we don't really do anything about it. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's mental health issue or
So
not,
what
do
but I
happened to
anything.
this? Is he still
uh
studying?
Yeah,
yes,
I'm
yes,
just
he's still
wondering.
studying, and then not just that, he's still like okay. So other than the studies, he doesn't he don't even bother to like look for a goal. Like if sometimes when people like they are they are lost in life, they will be trying to find a way
yeah,
to
searching like
yeah, search for a goal.
yeah.
But for this guy, like he's like totally give up. Like just
Oh,
not only that, he never really think about the future, I think, because he
oh,
gambles a lot.
Oh no. Oh
Yeah, he
boy.
oh,
gambles a lot. Like he seek those short term um how do I say this those kind of
gains.
feelings. Not just gains. I
Oh,
think he's addicted to the feelings of like um winning when he wins. I'm not sure how
I
to describe
see.
that feelings. Yeah. And then yeah, I think it just make me wonder if this is a kind is it a sign of like mental health issue? Maybe not that bad, but I still feel like it's related to mental. Yeah.
yeah.
Is
I
it
think it's
because of
kind of
his
like
family or what? Is it like
yeah,
because of
the
family background?
environment is
Yeah.
brought up.
I think it's from his environment. I mean, I know his brother. His brother is good, is hardworking, doing quite well socially and academically. And I think his mother was a teacher as well. So I'm not sure what went wrong. Maybe he just made
Maybe you got
some bad
neglected,
friends.
or yeah, it could
Could
be.
be, could be, could be. So
There's
yeah,
there's a lot
I
of
just,
reasons there.
yeah, yeah. I just feel sad. Like, yeah, like what Zen said just now. It's not like you just want someone to be cured and then the next day they are cured. It's like if they don't want to become better themselves, it's impossible for them to get better.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
Mm.
I mean, you can
So
help
You
yeah,
him,
need some kind
but
of willpower to do
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So I think mental health is really important because it will if affect how we live our life physically.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's not like everyone is in the same situation, right? Like you grow up from a bad environment doesn't necessarily mean you will have mental issues. Some people are
Yeah,
just that,
definitely.
yeah, mentally
Mm.
strong,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe it's like just that one bad day can cause all the difference.
True.
Just that
Totally
one
agree.
bad day. Yeah, it's like the Joker, right? Like we watched it. Literally one terrible day, you turn out like a psychopath.
I didn't watch the second one though. I only watched the first one.
Oh, same. I heard it's shit though, so yeah.
Yeah, they say
No,
it's
no
bad.
missing.
Yeah, I heard it's
Yeah,
really bad.
I don't know why though. Like
I think the first one
they
is
were
pretty
so
good, to be honest.
yeah. The first one is so successful. I
It
don't
was
know
so
what
good.
they do.
What a legend.
Yeah, I think Joker is kind of like the face of mental health issues. Like I think that's a good portrayal of someone going through like something so terrible that caused you to like mentally lashed out and literally
But I felt like,
insane.
yeah, I felt like in superheroes movie, I felt like Joker takes the spot, like compared to like Batman.
Mm,
He outshines
yeah,
Batman.
yeah.
I felt like usually in movies.
I mean, it's relatable, right? Like
Yep.
you can turn out like that if you don't stop yourself.
Yep.
And
I feel like
Batman
it's
is
more
like
relatable.
rich. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. I'm not rich, so I can't relate.
I
I
felt
can
like
relate.
Joker as a character, it's really realistic. It's like
Yeah.
it's really real in our real like in our life. It happens.
Right,
It's
right.
just not to the extreme.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that like based on the real disease? Like they
I
just
think so.
yeah, like he just cannot control the laughter when he's stressed or something.
Is it? I kind of forgot. Yeah, but
Yeah,
I know he
I
can't
think
control
there's a
his
part.
laughter.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's based on some real life cases,
Yeah.
and then they just like make it more dramatic.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
I do like how they include that part. It's not like he's started off as insane where he's laughing, but it's actually something that he's had to
Born
deal
with.
with. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because I feel like some people they are like born with it. I think
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because brain is really complicated things. Like some
Mm-hmm.
people born with ADHD and then etc.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It wait, is ADHD a mental disease or
I
Yeah,
think
it
it's
is.
an
It is.
illness.
Yeah, it's an
it?
Yeah,
illness.
Oh, it's
You
just
can born with it.
illness.
yeah, like. Mhm.
Okay. Huh, I always thought it was a mental illness. I don't know why.
But I felt like
Good.
it's not like really severe ADHD. I just felt like it's just like a normal mental
You mean
illness.
like
Like for me.
you don't think it's that severe or
Yes, I felt like it's not that severe. I felt like
uh
it's manageable. I think
Yeah,
compared
you
to
still can learn how
yeah.
to live a
yeah.
normal life.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's
Mm-hmm.
not as bad as you think. That's
Mm-hmm.
probably what I'm gonna say. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That's true. All right, then moving onwards. So mental health. I think the most common quote unquote illness is depression.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Yeah,
that
depression.
categorized as the illness, or is this like a state you're in? I'm not too sure on that.
In my
Oh shit.
perspective, I'd said it's a state of form
Oh,
of life that
state
you
of.
have right now. It's like depression or anxiety. It could be. I mean, it is
Mm,
a disease, but it's more like it's a stage of life that you're having.
a stage of life.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a trial by fire or something.
Not as bad, but it's like sometimes you have a bad day and it turns into depression, anxiety issues in the future if you don't take control of it or you don't take action to
That's
solve it.
true.
Yep. It's like it's not like you get it right away. It's always something that triggers it, or it takes time. It's like an
Like
accumulation
traumatic
of negative energy and negative
experiences.
feelings,
Yeah.
experiences, and then it turns into a depression. It's like a stage. You won't just get depression right away. Be like, oh, someone stole my ice cream and I got depression. That's nothing to do with it. Yeah, it's more like it's an accumulation of different bad experience and negative
Yeah.
energy. I think. Yeah.
10 days straight, people stole my ice cream.
No, no, no.
Yeah,
It's not
I
that
get what you
simple.
mean.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know what I mean. Yeah. But don't
Yeah.
steal my ice cream, all right?
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
I'll be a bit sad,
Noted.
but I won't get depression. But don't steal my ice cream.
So, can we be diagnosed with depression? Or is it um, like how do you say this? Like a doctor diagnosed you with fever, right? But
Mm-hmm.
depression, I think it's hard to pinpoint if you
You
actually
know,
have it or you're just
you need
sad or
you need
you're
an expert. I
yeah
think you need an expert. I mean, there's like the
yeah.
thing about mental illness. It's like it's not like a you can measure it with a thermometer. Like, oh, I'm gonna measure my temperature. Oh, I got fever
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
of
There's
that.
no
But
apparatus for that.
yeah, that's not. There's no specific tools to measure it by ourselves. We actually need expert help for that. Mm-hmm. It's not like, oh, I got like 38 degrees Celsius. Oh, I've got depression. Like, it's nothing to do with that.
Yeah, yeah. But I feel like it's never talked about here in Malaysia at least, or at least
It,
not brought out
mm-hmm.
as much as it should be, I
Probably because
guess.
of the culture and society. How do you think of depression?
Yeah, yeah. Like I think, because from back then, people whenever you're sad or you're like shut in, they don't say it's you have depression or anxiety. They just said you just have a bad day. Just cheer up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's
True.
like just get over it.
It's like, but it's a sad thing. Like it's sometimes people don't know how to like get over it, and that's the problem. It's not like you say a single word, I'm gonna get over it, and it works that way. It doesn't work in that way. And recently, I've been looking at news. I'm not sure if you guys have read the news. It's like it's I think it's a little. It's like it's
Depressing.
like a high school student back in
Oh,
my high school. It's called Hangi High School in Penang. She
oh,
committed
shout
suicide.
out.
She committed suicide because of what, you know? She committed suicide because she didn't get number
Relationship.
one in her class. Yeah, and she committed suicide, which is really sad. Very tragic. It's like I feel like that's always some kind of depression issues with in the school, especially even in primary or high school.
Definitely.
But people don't take it seriously, and that's why it leads to committing suicide. Leads to a lot of tragic cases.
Yeah, like drug uses and all
Mm-hmm.
that. I think because the school doesn't even teach us this, right?
They
I
never
don't think I've
teach
been
us.
taught.
They never teach us. They
Yeah,
only teach us how to get good grades. That's it.
I, true that.
Like I would not commit suicide because I didn't get number one. I mean I didn't fail means that I'm happy. Yay, I didn't fail. Yeah, that's a good sign. At least I didn't fail.
Oh God, I guess it's like her parents, right? I would feel
Oh, have
like
you heard of that news? Actually,
I don't have not. Have you heard it, Elvin?
Mm, but I know there's a lot of cases of suicide lately
Oh, definitely.
from yeah from middle school.
mm.
Yeah, because of all the
Yeah,
stresses,
yeah, it's
the
actually from
pressure.
a family.
Expectations. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like because like you guys said, there's no adults who are really taking care of this. So their minds, those children, those teenagers, their brain is still developing. So it's sad that people don't put enough attention to this matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when these children they're like confused, like what to do, like what if I don't do well in my studies, etc. There's no one to tell them that, oh, it's okay, you can just be
Yeah.
you. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just sad, like how young they were, and then just gone, just like that. Mm.
Yeah. It is depressing to hear like these stories.
Yeah, and then this increasing stories of students committing suicide. I think it's indicating that mental health issues is definitely getting more and more common in
Yeah,
the
it's
newer
getting
generation.
worse. Yeah.
Yeah, because and then the lack of education, they don't know how to deal
Oh
with it,
yeah.
so they just jump because that's the only way they can start off. Yeah, so I just feel like mm, the government, or not the government, the parents, start from us. We have to do our part.
This
Yeah.
this is
Do you
gonna
guys
sound really dark,
do you
but
guys think Asian countries have a lot more committing suicide cases compared to the West, or is
I
just
think
my
probably.
my? You think
Mm,
so?
I mean, think about it. Like Asian parents, they expect you to get perfect grades. They like force you to like go to these events all the time. Compared to like
Mm-hmm.
the West, I think they're more chill, for a lack of a better word. Like they let you find your own path, whereas Asian parents they want you to go on this path and they're
Yeah,
forcing you into it. Yeah.
it's either zero hero. Like you either do well or
Yeah.
you're done with your life, which is absolutely. Really not true.
Damn, Zing.
A lot,
That's cold.
a lot of Asian parents are like that. You're gonna do well in this exam. If not, your future is gone. It's done.
Yeah,
It's like it's not
you
true.
don't get rice today if you don't get A.
Yeah.
Damn.
No spring rolls.
It's like all those Asians, but A stands for average. So you at least gonna do average, right? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, those
Oh
people
my
are like
god.
that.
But I think it's getting better. Would you say that? I don't
I'm not sure
see
though. I feel
people
like in Asian
pushing
countries,
that much.
oh, maybe
Is what I
generation
mean.
nowadays. I just feel like
Yeah.
in Asia countries, I think there are a
Mm.
lot of people suffering with mental health disease, but
Oh, yeah.
they don't choose to like end their life etc because of the fear of letting their family down. But in Western countries, because they celebrate freedom, like you can do whatever you want. So like
Shit, that's
if I
dark.
don't want to live, I'll just die.
Is that how they think? I don't
Wow.
think.
No.
I
I
don't
mean
think.
like they are independent. Like when you reach to a certain age, like I would expect you to be independent. Whereas in
Oh yeah.
Asia countries, we live with our families as long as possible, like
Yeah.
until we have we build
Mm.
our own family.
Yeah.
So the different kind of culture and how do I also affect
Yeah.
how people
Deal with it.
deal with their decisions.
Okay. That sounds better.
They
Because
just
when you said that, I thought you literally said like, "Oh, he's 18. He wants to kill himself. Kill himself."
no. That's not what I mean. It's more like
Okay.
the thought process are
They
kind of
expect them.
different. Yeah, because we
Okay.
grow up with our family, we stay with our family, and then we will just worried about them. Like, what if I just go and then they will be sad, and then you know what I mean.
Yeah. I
Yeah, I
get what
do.
you mean.
But in Western country, they are more independent. After a certain age, like I'm an adult now, I'm gonna be responsible of all my action, which is true. But it gives them more spaces
Freedom.
for them to be themselves. Like oh, like one day like they have a bad day. No, how do I say this? Maybe they have a really bad depressive episode. They'll be like, I'm alone in this world, and then poof, I jumped.
Oh. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
So
because they are forced to be independent. You get what I mean? Yeah.
That's true.
So if you become a parent in the future, which which side would you be on, or how are you gonna teach your kids? What kind of upbringings are you thinking?
A mixture
thought
of
about?
both, I guess.
A
Because
mixture of both.
yeah, because
Both.
I want my children to be close to me, but at the same time I want them to be
Independent as well.
independent and be responsible of their own life. Because I'm not going to be here with them.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe for
Wait, bro,
a
you
few
good?
centuries.
You know what? And his kid be like 10 years old, be like, "Hey, dad is not gonna be with you,
Hey,
man.
you
You gotta
don't.
be more independent, man. You gotta
I
think."
Shit, he's
mean,
gonna get milk.
it's something that I would. That is, it's the conversation that I will have with my children. Like,
Really?
yeah.
You're
I
saying
mean,
you're not gonna be there for him for that age?
I'm not saying that, my dear child, I'm not gonna be here forever with you, so you're on your own. Not in this way, but like, how do I say? Encouraging way? Like, I will not be here for you forever, so you have to, like, be strong. You need to learn how to take care of yourself when I'm not here.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's not like I drop them off after I tell them that I'm not gonna be here forever, and then that's it. No. I'm just telling them that because I feel like, okay, I think it's we are touching more into death, life and death, more than mental health.
Yeah, a little bit, but it's okay.
Yeah,
Keep going.
I just feel like you have to teach them how to how death no how death work. No, that sounded bad.
Yeah. Sort of like
Just
guide them.
guide them to
Yeah.
be acceptance, because that's just how
Mm.
life works.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Education is definitely important, I think.
Yeah, because no one's gonna teach your own children, okay, if you don't teach them
Wait.
yourself
Yeah.
about this kind of thing, about this kind of very
Mm-hmm,
sensitive
mm-hmm.
things.
How about you,
That's true.
Lucas?
Me, I think I'm on the same wavelength as Elvin. I
Hmm.
think but I think I'll lean more to family oriented. I mean, I don't mind them staying with me. They can be independent if they can, but if they
Can I
can't, they can
stay
just
with you
stay with
though?
me. Sure, homie.
Oh,
Just
sounds good.
you gotta pay the rent though.
No,
Just
I'll
kidding.
help you with the rent for sure. No
Sure,
worries.
okay.
Mm-hmm. So
Alright,
it's like
alright.
Alvin. The way Alvin said it's just like one day his kid be like having cereals in the morning, and when he's eating cereal, he'd be like,
No,
"Hey
not
kid,
that kind. Because you're gonna.
I don't know tomorrow you have cereal or not, but if you need it, you're gonna try to earn it, your cereal.
Shit.
Dad is not
No,
gonna be
not
here
this
for you."
kind. No, no, no. That's not what I mean. Like, of course, there's a like appropriate timing. Not. Yeah,
And he's like, "Hey
you're gonna be
kid, you're up to
wise
the
on
test."
like when to tell them this, when to
Yeah,
have
I
the
know. I was
conversations.
just joking. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be like, "Hey kid, you're up to the test. Tomorrow, no cereal for you."
Good luck.
God. What is this, the Hunger Games?
Yeah,
Oh.
he'd be like, "Hey, you're gonna earn it. Do some housework, and I'll give you cereal."
Fetch me
Okay,
the
that.
newspaper starting today.
Whoa. Oh my god.
You
This
gotta
is
work
not
for it.
advice for anyone, just to preface.
Wash my car.
What the fuck? Oh. Alright, moving on from that, would you guys say, like, compared to now and back then, is mental health a bigger issue? Like, 'cause I don't think old people talk about mental health issues, but that doesn't mean they don't have it, right? It's just like, they look at it at a different lens, like, this is normal. Like, I'm just sad. In reality, they probably are having, like, depression, anxiety, and all that. But do you guys think they had it worse than us?
For me, I think it's pretty much the same. It's
Really?
just because of the exposure of social media. That's why you get to
Mm.
know there's a lot more people having that kind of issues. That's a
Zang,
lot
Zang,
more tragic
Zang,
stuff that's happening. Yeah. What?
Zang. There's a thing called the Great Depression.
Oh, the Great Depression. True. I mean, it's. I would say it's getting a little bit more severe now, but I felt
um,
like because of social media, it gets even
mm.
worse.
Yeah, 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 for
Yeah,
sure.
it gets
Definitely. I
even
think
worse.
so. Yeah.
It does.
I'm just saying, like, what you said, social media is like bring that on to the front end,
Mm-hmm.
mental health issue.
And a lot of
And
cyberbully too, like in the internet, like
yeah.
in social media, and in the long run, people gets depression. Like imagine 100,000 people cyberbullying you
Yeah.
every single day,
My
and
God.
eventually you'll wear off and be like, okay, I'm done. See you guys next
Yeah.
time. It's like bye.
Look,
It happens.
that is true. Like, literally, you just go online, post a photo of you being happy, and people just hate comment on you, like, why
Yeah,
you ugly or whatever.
yeah. Why is your face like that? Why you have no hair?
Oh shit.
Everyone is so judgmental now.
Yeah, yeah. I guess it's
And they
like a
find
superiority
Yeah, and
complex.
they find some kind of satisfaction out of it. And they're
Mm.
just gonna be like a keyboard warrior, be like, "Hey, you ugly. Hey, you shit. Your
Like,
life
for
is
no
it's
reason.
crap." Yeah, yeah, they do.
That's why I don't post stuff on my social media.
Damn, that sounds kind of
You
sad.
don't
I mean,
post
Elvin, are you
anything,
okay?
even
Yeah,
in
I
a
don't post
group.
anything.
Like you're not even sharing your life with us. You're like
I
gone.
guess it's because
Any,
of that.
not really. I just not sure what to share. There's
But you
nothing
can share it
special
in
to
the
share.
group though. You can share it in our
Yeah, we
WhatsApp
are
group
all
or
chill
something.
here. We're chill guys.
Share some
Maybe
good
one
stuff
day.
around our group.
Hmm
So that we know what you're doing. Like, we don't know anything. That's the thing.
That's true.
Maybe one day.
One day, oh no. That sounds
God.
terrible.
Yeah. Oh man.
That sounds
Have
like
you
it's not
guys
gonna happen anytime soon.
have you guys heard of the news on that? I don't know how old is that kid? Like maybe 18. He was on like this AI chatting app, and the AI he was talking to the AI, and the AI literally said, "Oh, he the AI like wanted the kid to like kill himself." You guys heard that
Damn.
news?
Oh,
It's like
is it from Google? Like the Gemini chat thingy?
I don't know what is it called. I think it's like AI chat box or something.
Damn,
It's
that's a terrible AI
quite
chat.
yeah.
Wait, is it real? Oh my
It's
gosh.
real. Like the kid is
That's
sadly gone,
For
and
real?
yeah,
that's
because
so
the mom
sad.
found the kid's like chat box, and he looked at the history, and it's like the AI is literally like trying to encourage him
Convince
to
him.
kill himself. Yeah. He says like this is a chilling line. Like if you're gone, you can be with me.
Oh
We
my
can be
goodness, that's
together.
Oh,
It's like
that's
so
dark.
bad.
That's so dark.
Yeah, and the kid was like, "I will see you soon, my sweet," before he like shot himself.
oh
Oh
my
my
god,
It's like so
goodness.
bad.
this reminds me of the game that people used to play, like the WoW game.
Oh,
Or
is it the whale the whale game?
yeah,
The
the game
Russian
is
whale
Will?
like
game? Oh, the
I
What?
Russian
think
whale game. I heard of it. It's a real thing.
Huh?
The legit
The
thing.
yeah, it's like the
Russian wheel.
game's like in the end, like the game will tell you to kill yourself or something to
Yep.
win the game or
Oh.
something like that.
You know why? Because
Yeah.
before they I mean in the game before they ask you to cure yourself, they ask you to do really random stuff at early morning, like around 3 a.m. in the morning, like asking you to do something weird. It's like a brainwashing kind
Oh.
of stuff, and then eventually, because you kept waking up at the wrong time, at the worst time, because at 3 a.m. people actually sleep really deeply,
Uh huh.
and because of that, eventually they'll ask you to kill yourself, and actually a lot of people did.
Oh my
A lot of
lord.
people died because of this so-called whale game. Like it's a Russian whale game, yeah.
So it's like a social media trend or something.
Kind
Oh,
of. It's
god
it's
damn.
it's terrible.
The internet is definitely scarier every day.
Yeah, this is just tragic.
I think the news just sounds fishy to me. I feel like it's like a man-made thing.
But I felt like it's
Man
a real
made.
thing though.
Yeah, I feel like it's scripted. I mean, if someone is going to credit AI, they're definitely gonna.
I
I'm
think
not
it's called
sure.
Blue Whale
Whoa.
Challenge.
Wheel challenge.
It's actually a social network phenomenon back in 2016.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's actually legit, I think, because I've
I
seen it
am.
before. Because
I
it's real, you
think.
can actually Google it. It
Yeah.
happens in a lot
I.
of different countries.
I think even if it's fake for that situation, I think it definitely happens.
Yeah,
Like. Yeah.
it's like a challenge where you have to do 50 tasks over 50 days, and the on the last day they will ask you to kill yourself.
Jesus Christ. All right, I found the article by AP News. So it was like it's a website called character.ai which allows you to like create fictional characters for you to chat with. So the kid was talking to a fictional character from Game of Thrones, Daenerys, the dragon lady, and he's literally like trying to like because he's a teen, right? So when you're a
Mm-hmm.
teen you want to search for love, so he's basically like trying to she's basically in a relationship with the kid, and of course the kid didn't know any better, thought it was real when the AI literally told him to like come home as soon as possible, and he just thought shooting himself would bring him to her, I guess,
Oh my
bring him to
god.
the fictional world.
My
And apparently
goodness.
the company is getting sued by the mother of that kid.
I mean, it's understandable.
Yeah.
So
I mean, what kind of AI promotes suicide? I thought there's like a failsafe for this.
I think maybe the AI just study the character of the Daenerys. Wait, what's the
Daenerys.
yeah,
Yeah.
Daenerys? Yeah,
I
I
never
think
watched
the
Game of
AI just
Thrones.
I watched the show. That's why I feel like it
Oh,
makes sense because the
it
show is
makes
like
sense.
so. I mean, the show is like too. How do I say it? It's definitely not for children.
Kids. Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's sex scenes.
Yeah. And then there's a lot of dead bodies, etc. So yeah,
Oh.
it wouldn't be out of place if the AI like suggesting people to die that easily,
Yikes.
because people die easily in that show. Yeah, no
But
joke. You can watch the show.
I don't know. This kind of left a sour taste. If that's the character it's portraying, is like that. Uh, it's really sad though. This is why I
it
think
is.
parents should, keep an eye on their kids on what they're doing more. Well,
Just interact them with more, like be there with
yeah,
them. Mm.
yeah.
I feel like there's one of the impact of social media
hmm I think
in
internet in
this
general,
digital
the internet.
age. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that. Sorry to didn't mean to bring the mood down.
No
No,
kids for
no,
me
no.
then. No kids, no kids.
Wait, what?
Too much commitment for me. I can barely take good care of myself, you know.
Oh God. Uh,
Mm.
hmm. Do you guys think the education system kind of failed us on that department? Mental health.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Mm.
God,
This
we're
education system is
fucked.
terrible.
But
I
I think
mean,
we
I feel
turned
like
out all
it's
right.
improving. Yeah, it's improving. It's not the
Yeah.
best, but I feel like it's getting better as the time
Uh,
goes. It will be better, I think, because this is an issue that they cannot ignore.
true, true.
Yeah. Back then when I was a teenager, there's no advertisement or there's no poster about mental health. But nowadays, when
Mm,
I pass by a middle school or just pass by the street, I would see signs or posters about, oh, taking care of your mental health is also important. This kind of thing. So yeah, I
that's
feel like
good.
it's definitely getting more. Is it reconnection? No, no.
I
I
guess
think it's
so.
it's. I think
Recognition,
it's get.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Definitely deserved.
yeah. I just hope it gets better.
Uh,
because mental health, there's a lot of stigma around it.
mm, especially here, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, it's hard to change a society.
Oh, definitely. But, I think we're getting there. Maybe not like the US, but we're improving. I mean, I saw
I
like at
mean,
least, yeah.
yeah, in a global viewpoint, it is improving, I would say.
Oh, definitely. But
Mm.
I'm just saying, like Malaysia probably still isn't that um, aware of that issue. I guess.
Mm-hmm. I think people tend not to talk about it. I feel like it's always a little bit too sensitive for some people to talk
For
about.
sure.
Yeah. Oh,
Because I
have you
feel like it's
guys?
not something that you can discuss openly
Mm,
to everyone. And that's probably why it's not getting much attention that it needs to
Yeah.
be.
yeah,
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
gonna like talk stuff about you behind you.
Yeah. They gotta be like,
Once in
look at this
yeah,
guy, mental
it's
health
not
issue.
normal. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, you were saying, Elvin? What do you want to
Oh
say?
yeah, like have you guys like heard of people faking mental health for cloud chasing purpose?
Yes,
I feel like
I
it's one of
think.
the impact of social media on mental health. I feel like it's a contradiction. Should I say that? Like, you want to normalize
Tradition.
I
Oh
mean
shit.
contradiction. Like, you want
Oh,
to normalize mental health, but at the same time, some some
some
people,
people are faking.
well, yeah,
Fake it.
Yeah.
yeah, like they'll just post a video of themselves like, I have depressions, show me love.
Show me
This
love.
kind of
Yeah, I
things.
think they take
Yeah.
advantage of people that really have depression.
Yeah, they feel like this is one of their perks to be
Yep.
unique, to be special. And this
Yep.
is the things that I hated the most when I scroll on social media and I saw someone like, I have suffered from depressions for a long time, like, okay. But then like, and then how do I describe this? It's not like I don't trust them, but the way that they their issues, it's disturbing.
It is. I
Disturbing.
think they are seeking for
Yeah.
fame, and
Yeah. Yeah.
they're seeking for fame usually, for that attention,
Mm,
fame.
yeah,
Yeah,
I think
and
there's
I
definitely
don't
some
like that.
people who do that for sure. But I mean, there's for every 10 people, there's gotta be one bad one. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, one fake one. Maybe those 9 are actually having those issues. Like you can't really identify the issue. I would think it's not as simple, right?
It's not simple.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure people with depression wouldn't say they have depression, so maybe those people are faking it. But
I mean, it depends. Like, some people would
mm,
share their experience on how
yeah,
they
yeah, yeah,
walk through the experience. But some people, they
yeah,
just like,
yeah.
I have depressions, and that's it. And then there are 10 videos saying that, oh, I have depression. Today is a sad day. I feel like I want to die. This kind of
Right.
thing. Like, there's no nutrition value to it. Like, what am
Okay,
I
yeah,
supposed to get from
I mean, some
the
of them be like,
video?
"I have
yeah. They're just
depression.
farming
Please donate
views at that
money.
point.
Please donate
Yeah,
money.
yeah, yeah,
Send me
yeah,
money." He's like, "What? That's a scammer."
yeah. That's definitely true.
It's
I
like,
think
"Oh,
if you're
this is
just
my
talking
PayPal."
about it, yeah. I mean,
I mean, it's a good business strategy, I guess. Some
oh
people
my
use it,
lord,
and make a lot
Yeah,
of money
human
out of it.
rights, right?
scammers are profiting right now.
It is very profitable. I think it's like a
Yeah,
crazy good field I can get into, and you get make some quick money.
yeah. That's a sad part.
Mm-hmm.
Like scammers literally doing the most terrible degenerate thing, and they are like getting away with it, earning, making
Yep, and
more
no
than
karma, by the
what we
way. No,
make.
no karma happens. Nothing. No
Yeah,
consequences.
yeah, yeah. At least not instantly, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
But I want to see instant karma. I want to see that.
Don't we all?
Yeah, I
I
want to
mean,
see it.
we kind of saw some,
Not,
you
not,
know.
not, not enough. I think. I need more.
True, true,
I need
true.
more.
All
I
right.
felt so sad for those victims. Be like, oh,
Oh
so sad.
yeah. I cannot imagine the people who has depression like actually have it and then hear this YouTuber faking it on the site for clout. Like that must feel like shit.
Yeah,
Like
they
you
do.
can't talk about it, but this guy is like farming for views.
Yeah,
Oh
they're
my
farming
lord.
for reputation, farming for money, and they have a happy life,
And this is why
and
people
nothing.
don't take mental health issues
No,
seriously.
the worst part is that some people do believe them.
I mean, stupid people exist.
There are
I mean, not
always
saying.
people that believe in that. There are always people that
Yeah,
believe in that.
sadly, they.
Mhm.
I wouldn't say believe. I think they are just tricked into believing. You know,
Mm.
because there are still like
Mindlessly,
good-hearted
mindlessly
people.
understand and mindlessly thinking about it, and then they just be like, "Oh, it's true then."
Well, let's move on to a less depressing topic.
Sure.
But I guess it's not any better.
Oh
So
I
boy.
mean,
yeah,
is it depressing though?
Malaysia's.
I feel like
Is it?
it's not that depressing though. We're just discussing stuff. Yeah, no worries.
All right. Alright, then let's discuss on. I mean, we kind of touched upon it a little bit just now, but Malaysia's view on mental health. You guys think Malaysia could improve on that, or how they can improve on that? Because I don't think I've seen much. Like you say, you saw posters, but I never seen any, to be honest. Like mental health issue, and I don't think there's a lot of like psychiatrists here. At least not in my hometown. So I think maybe
I
in the
think
city it's more. It got more recognition, but in like our rural towns, I think it's like still treated as not a big issue.
I think there
Um,
are like from government.
really?
Yeah, I think it's one of the requirement like to have at least one counselor or
Mm.
psychiatrist in
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 the
the.
school? Okay.
Hmm.
But did you go there
Oh
before?
yeah,
Like, would you
you know
go
the.
there?
I mean, if I have the need, of course. Where
Yeah, but
else
that's the
I
thing, though. I mean, that's the thing. You don't know if you need it or not, because I'm pretty sure we all have this thought, like, I won't get this. I won't be suicidal or whatever. Like, I wouldn't be into that state. But I think we are closer to that edge than we actually think we are.
Yeah, that's why to diagnose someone with mental health, there's a lot of assessments to be done, like
Mm-hmm.
questionnaires, etc., interview,
Mm-hmm.
observations from the professionals. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's why I feel like mental health, you have to take it like the same as physical health. You have to take health screening for mental health as well.
But I don't do
I feel like,
that.
yeah, I'm just saying like it would be a good practice.
Mm-mm.
Like
That's true. That's true.
if we see it as normal as physical health.
Mm.
Mm.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Zhang, what about you? You got any thoughts on that?
For me, I think in Malaysia, a lot of people
Yeah.
are not really well aware of this actually. They
Yeah, for
only
sure.
started knowing it after like tragic cases happen. I was like, oh, you get discussed about it on social media, like, oh, someone died. It's like someone committed suicide. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
there'll be some kind of exposure to the global. I mean, to the local citizens. But the thing is, they'll forget about it after a few
Oh
days.
yeah.
They're
Yeah.
aware of it. They're well. Eventually, life goes on. Then just forget about it.
Yeah.
This is not in their life. It's not happening
It's
to
not
themselves.
treated. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
People don't really care about. People really don't care about like other people anymore. A lot of times, because of
Yeah,
society,
for sure.
it's like everyone is getting more selfish now, and
Yeah, yeah.
people are like, "Oh, someone died, someone committed suicide. All right, RIP, RIP. Write it on social media,
Alright.
and that's pretty much it. You won't see anything else. You can
Yeah.
just scroll on Instagram or Facebook. You will see a lot of news, and every single post, every single comment that you see, it's pretty much the same. It's
I
literally
mean,
the same.
that's
People
true.
just go on with their life and nothing would happen because you can't really. They don't really understand. They don't really
The
understand
severity.
the severity of
Yeah.
the case. They only know, oh,
That's.
someone committed suicide because of this and that. It's
Mm-hmm.
not their concern, their main concern, because they're thinking of, oh, I need to get this job done. I need to work on this. I need to work on that. Life is too busy, and
Yeah.
everything is everyone is busy. That's the thing, and people don't really they kind of ignore it. I would say.
Okay, I have a hot take on this. Do you
Mm-hmm.
think they think this way because maybe they are having symptoms of depression or mental health issues themselves? So that's why this is kind of like just the usual. Like they don't take it seriously because okay, I can see that happening. No big deal. Do you think it is maybe we are all kind of like depressed in a certain way?
Mm-hmm. That's a good question.
What happened, Melvin? You sound like you have something to say.
No. Nothing.
Say it.
I just feel like, no, you just. I think. No, I don't know.
What?
I think it's not like they don't. Some of them. I mean, some of them. It's not like they don't care. I just feel like they don't know how to care.
Like that's the
Yeah,
thing. I think that's a
yeah,
symptom of
but
depression.
but but when you said like, is it because of them themselves got depressions? I don't think it's necessary, because if
I
you
would
have
say,
depressions,
okay.
like if you have depressions, you would know how it feel, and then you would know how to help. I mean, how to advise. You get what I mean?
Really?
Like if you have the mental health issue, you would know how it felt like, and then if that's the case, it would be more helpful on how you're gonna approach a person with mental health issue.
Really? Okay, let's say if you have depression right now and you yourself haven't even cured it, do you think you can help that person?
It depends on if it's one of my responsibility, like if it's my
Yeah.
friend, or
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
someone I know, or if
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, that's the
working in an
thing.
organizations, then I would try to help. But you're talking about like this organization, let's say this NGO, trying to help
Mm-hmm.
a bunch of person who they don't
Mm-hmm.
even know personally.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a challenge.
That's
Even
that's the thing.
it doesn't I mean,
I'm not saying like you're
doesn't.
close friends. I'm just saying like if you meet someone that you don't even know has these symptoms and you see it for yourself and you know for yourself, but would you even approach to help?
I would try though. I would try,
Really?
because
Okay,
that's
okay.
my. I mean, that's my job.
Your job?
You know what I mean? Like I'm
I didn't know
because
that you have a
we.
different job now.
No. I mean, you were talking about a scenario where it's to help or not to help. What puts you
Mm-hmm.
in that? What puts you in that place? Like in what, under what circumstances that you will ask yourself, oh, should I help this person or not? It must be
Mm-hmm.
under circumstances where you have a choice to help.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
when you have the thoughts like, oh, should I? Can I help this person or should I help this person? Did I get your question wrong?
No. I get what you're trying to say.
Yeah. So it really depends on like what conditions you are being put under.
Hmm. That's
But when you're
true.
talking about are those people necessary for them to have depressions? It could be. It could be because when you have depressions, you just don't care about stuff.
Sadly.
Yes. Yeah. It could be. Yeah, there's a possibility, but maybe not all of them.
True.
Mm.
What about you, Zhang? You got any thoughts
I
on my
mean,
question there?
yeah, well, I was thinking about it. Personally, I
Shit.
wouldn't help. I wouldn't
Oh.
help because I would only help if I have the ability and capability to help them. Because
Okay.
mental health is very different from physical health. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
if I'm not at my top-notch condition, if I try to help, it might make it worse. And I've seen it before. Be like someone is really kind and nice trying to help someone with
Mm-hmm.
depression issues, but
They just brush them off.
actually got worse
Oh.
because they the way they do it, it's not wise, I would say.
No.
Yeah,
Not.
it's like because you are thinking in the way of a non-depression person when you are helping them. You have to
Uh,
think in their shoe. You have to be in their perspective. You can't be thinking in your perspective, because a mentally healthy person will not be able to interpret what a non-mental health, like having someone else having mental health issues, because the way they think it's different. So if you try to help, you could, but in the long run, you might actually make things worse, and I mean, terrible thing would happen. So I would
yeah.
say if you want to help, you might need to seek professional help, I would say. You could
Yeah,
be
yeah,
a
yeah, for
like a
sure.
booster, like a supporting role, but it would not be a main supporting role. You're gonna be
Mm-hmm. Like
like an
just
assist, I would say, assistance, I would say.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe a
Yeah.
support. Yeah,
Yeah, that's I mean that's all you
and
can be unless
support.
you're a licensed
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
psychiatrist.
Yeah. Because if you do it in the wrong way, it would
Yeah.
make things worse. Because they
Totally,
would
totally.
actually the depression might be even worse after that.
Mm-hmm. Because they're not even thinking in the same lane as you anymore. They
Yes,
have their
that's
own
right.
thoughts.
Yeah, that's why we have the
Yeah.
professionals.
Yes. So if you
Mm-hmm.
ask me, I wouldn't be able to help, but I can
You'll
provide.
try to direct them.
Yes, that's right. I'll try to
Mm-hmm.
direct them to the
Mm,
right person to help them and act as a
Mm.
supporting role, I would say.
Mm.
That
That's a
would be
very
yeah,
good
my
I feel
answer.
like
thought
yeah,
process.
I agree with saying like when I say
Yeah.
help, it's not like you're trying to cure someone. I
Mm-hmm.
think that's impossible. But to help someone is like to support them so they don't
Mm.
so they feel less lonely, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Mm-hmm.
you're the closest help, the closest temporary help they can have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Those are very good
It's
points.
complicated, I would
And
say. Mental health is very
yeah.
complicated.
Every individual have
Yeah,
different
it really
case.
depends on what's your definition of helping, because
Mm.
helping
Mm-hmm.
could be anything. So yeah, it depends.
Just be
Yeah, yeah.
there for them.
Being a listener
Yeah.
could be a good help too. Being a
True.
listener, yeah,
That's why it's so complicated in helping people in these situations.
it
Like
is. It
you
is really
have good
hard.
intentions, but it's like you said, right? You might just make it worse. Maybe something you said or your mindset is just too different from him, so you guys can't actually relate.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, definitely directing them to the professional help is the best case scenario.
Yep.
Um,
And
but
accompany
yeah,
them during the journey is very important.
Mm.
just being there for them
Yes,
as their
because if you
mental
say
support.
something too positive,
Oh
they
yeah,
the,
They will
it
hate
won't
it.
help them.
yeah.
Yeah, they will hate it because
True,
Yeah.
true. It's like, why are you
It's not that simple.
underplaying my situation?
yes, and at the
Yeah.
same time, when you help them, the way you talk to them, you need to be very cautious because
Mm.
if you, a lot of people when they help, they will sympathize that person, and when you
Mm-hmm.
sympathize, that's where the problem starts. Because when you
Mm.
sympathize, they will be like, "Oh, you are just sympathizing me that
You're pitying
I have
me.
issues." Yeah, yeah, that's not the
Right,
right way,
right, right.
and
Yeah.
a lot of people would do that. So that's why I
Mm-hmm.
said you need professional help for that.
Yeah, yeah. For sure, for sure.
But that's just my perspective.
I think that is, a very legit viewpoint from both of you
Mm-hmm.
guys. Um,
How
and
about
I
you,
think
Lin?
I would also be more of the same mindset as Zhang. Just direct them and be with them throughout this journey as a comfort, supporting him all the way. But again, it's hard when you have your own baggage and you have to help this person. So it's definitely like a slippery slope. You might just say the wrong thing at the wrong time, and then
Yep.
you'll just spiral this person's depression deeper. So
Mm.
Totally agree.
yeah, definitely just direct them. Maybe not say too much,
Mm-hmm.
and just be with them. I think is the right call. Hmm.
Totally. I think that's the right call. But that's just me. So anyone that's
Just you.
listening to this, please do not listen and think that's the right way. I'm just saying it as my own perspective.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Just our point of views.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's still a legit advice, just telling them to seek for proper help.
Yep.
Because
You have to monitor them though. Sometimes they just be like, oh, okay, I will, but then they never.
true, true. You have to drag them to it, I
Yeah.
guess.
And the way you
Uh,
say it to
That's
them,
why. That's why
it's
the
gonna be very
company
different.
is. Yeah.
mm-hmm. Yeah, the company.
I
like
mean, like,
accompany him.
yeah.
Uh,
Or maybe
Definitely.
something. I'll probably give you an example to it. That's at least you get a bigger picture of it. It's like
mhm.
you don't want to approach that person and be like, hey, I felt like you have some kind of issues that I'm helping you to find someone to help you. Be like, hey,
Ah,
you want to go for like a
right,
appointment
right.
for this particular psychiatrist? No, don't do that.
Mhm,
That's a
mhm.
terrible way. You want to be like, hey, I think I have an issue with my mental health. Do you want
Mm,
to accompany me to go? That's where
mm,
they'll be like, "Oh, so this guy or this particular individual has some kind of issues, just like me.
mm.
So you want them to think in that way. But at the same
Right.
time, when you accompany them,
They
they can
don't
get
think.
help too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's where
Oh,
you won't make them feel bad, you know. You be like,
oh, that's
I think I
smart.
have issues too. Yeah, I think that's a good way of approaching it. You don't want
Mhm.
them to feel like they are the victim.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but that's my way of helping. If I want to help someone, I want to be in their
Dang.
shoes.
Mm.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I'll be
You
like,
heard it here.
I have very big problems too. I think I need help. And then you just be like, hey, can you accompany me there? But actually, that's not the case. But he doesn't
I
need to
mean, it
know,
could be
or
the
she doesn't
case.
need to know. Yeah, it could be that case too. But both of us can get help.
Yeah, yeah, 2 in 1.
Yeah.
Uh,
Who knows? Maybe they have like a
ah.
special package. Be like, hey, buy one free one.
Shit, what a steal.
Get special. You get a special discount.
Oh my gosh. I think we'll end it here. I think that's a good place to end it.
Sure.
Some kind of like a little small advice and delve into the
Yeah, I hope
world
you guys
of mental
enjoy
health.
what we shared today.
Yeah, yeah. And please seek professional help if you think you have mental issues or you
And you are never
suspect.
alone.
Yeah, yeah, you're not alone. We
Yes.
all have it, sadly.
Yep.
We are
So
humanity.
sad.
Yep. We have
I mean,
good
we're
days
all in
and
this
bad days.
together.
That's so
Yeah.
sad. Yeah.
Why? Why is it sad? I mean, I feel like it's better to know that you're not alone than to
Yeah.
think you are alone with this issue.
Lucas, you're not alone, alright? I'll let you know you're not alone. You have us.
Thanks, man. I won't jump off tonight.
Oh no.
No, no, no. Don't don't go there.
Never ever,
Alright.
never,
I'm sorry.
Don't
Bad
go
timing.
there.
never ever do
Alright.
that, alright? I'll
Okay.
buy you that game, alright? Fine, I'll buy that. I'll buy that
Shit.
for you. Don't be sad.
Okay, alright, then I guess we'll end it for today. And
Sure.
thanks to all our listeners for tuning in this episode.
Yeah. And
Good,
I'll see you
good
next time.
night. Yeah, see you guys next time. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.